Welcome back to my second devlog. Since starting with island generation, I've added roads, farms, houses, and even a fog of war system. Let's dive in. Alright, welcome back. I just want to give an update on where I'm at here. If you missed my first one, basically I was just doing island generation, so I'll just do a quick recap. I have these 4 buttons up here that let me kind of generate an island. So you have your base tiles. I click this as many times as I want, it'll regenerate the island. And then I have forests within those tiles, which all customizable, right? And then fertility values for each of those things. It's worth mentioning that I don't really like the way that this looks right here. I'm just basically coloring it for the fertility stuff. The way, like, you can see that it kind of like it just colors the tile. You can see like the outline here, how it's like just overlapping. I'm gonna do something to that, but it's kind of for illustration. That's the polish that'll come later. And then all that we have fertility is being generated, generate island, forest, fertility values. Just noticed that it that's funny. It creates little islands. Like, yeah, I need to figure out how to do that. That's kind of cool. I don't know if I'm gonna incorporate that into my game. There's islands all over the damn place. Wow. All right, so fertility, I got all that done, and then your refuge, which I'm calling it my settler's refuge. When I place it, it'll show you where it just places. It finds somewhere down here that'll fit it, because I don't have 3D buildings yet. I just have the one building. But so let's we can click it a bunch of times. It'll find a spot to put your settler's refuge, and this is basically where you would start. Okay, so we'll start over. Let's restart the game. This is my test little scene here. And instead of clicking all of these buttons, which do individual things for individual testing, we're going to click Generate World. And you would imagine, like, it does a bunch of it. It generates the island, then it generates, it has, it's very, you know, like it's chunky, which is fine. This isn't a good spot. There's still things I want to do with forest, so we're going to generate the world again. See if we can get a better spot. That's not a better spot either. A lot of trees, which is fine. Okay, this will work. So at this point, now you have your settler's refuge. The fertility values show on the bottom right. That needs to work. I'm going to abstract those away to like low, medium, and high fertility values, which will affect how your crops are growing. But what I've got here is I've got basically, you can destroy stuff. This is going to go away, I think, too, but you can just destroy stuff. There's no particle effects or anything cool with these yet. And the things I really want to show off, I'm just trying to create some room here, and I'm going to make this, instead of clicking, you're going to like drag and drop, you know how that goes. That goes for the roads as well. So you have your road here. Has to be near your settler's refuge to start. And you can kind of just bring it up. And as you move your road, you'll see that the fog of war kind of disappears, and you can kind of see the island. The fog of war, I guess I should probably go over. You could see your whole island here. I'm not sure if I want that, but for now, that's the way it is. You could see like you could see the way things look, but you can't actually see their values or anything. You can't see trees. You can't see any other object other than the tiles yet. And then, so now you can place all your roads. You get this building is overlapping another entity. That also needs some cleanup, but we're going to start by placing our first house. So this house, I didn't update this, but bam, you can place your houses. It's coming along. I like them. I like the way that they turned out. Nothing really happens with them yet. They don't increase your population or anything. But I have like other things that I want to get done between this devlog and the next one. I want to have guys that spawn with your settler's refuge that go chop the trees for you. And I haven't got to that point yet. Or I want to put this out before I do that. But these are very aesthetically pleasing to me. I really like the way that they look. And then we'll move some over here. It's a little bug where if you're like, I think hovering over and then you click the road, it goes to the last place it was. That's all right. That's the little bug. But we'll go up here. We're going to make a farm. So put our farm down, and we got our little dude. I kind of like the way that these look. This guy is also not animating or anything. He walks into here, but I don't want to spend any time making it so he walks just on places, because I haven't implemented the pathfinding yet. So he kind of is just wandering instead of using the pathfinding system, which is one of the next things I need to implement as well. But let's clear out some space here for this farm. And so the great part about this is the same system for, so I have my roads, the same system I use for highlighting where I can place a house. This is coming along great. I really like it. It just seems snappy. That same system, same code is used for placing wheat. So then we're going to take our wheat, and this is going to grow really quickly. And you can see that there's a spot here that I can grow, but this dude was on it. It's another little development bug. But we're going to place some wheat, and it'll grow in stages. It grows pretty quick. I wouldn't worry about it too much. But then you have your dude. He comes over here, he starts cutting the grass, and you can see that it goes up here. And you'll notice that the amount that it goes up isn't always 5. See that one just went up 3 because he cut some on a lower fertility area. So this kind of matters. I'm going to make it so that like wheat is one way of doing it. Like wheat has certain hardiness factors, and you could grow potatoes on less fertile land if the city ends up that way, and your citizens will want like a starch, I think a starch which would be like wheat or potatoes, and then a fruit which would be, you know, maybe apples or pears. But all these things will have different. So now this is awesome because now like I have the basics of the game. You know, the game isn't really a game yet, but it's getting close. I have food going up. I have people in the city. So once this population goes up, then food can start going down with that, and then I can kind of start balancing that. But at this point, I have all those down, and you can see as you expand your road, each like roads have a fog of war value. This doesn't look good. There's just some little tile things that I need to fix. So you can see that, but this reaches so far, and I think the farm actually has. So this is, yeah. Oh, it has actually a lower fog of war. It's a good way to start. I need to fix that. It should see further out. But that's, I love the way that it looks. I love that the way that things are coming together here. I feel like this is a really good start. If this is something you guys enjoy, like and subscribe, you know, that same stuff. If you want to see something else, like maybe the actual development of the game as it happens, let me know in the comments. Let me know if there's something that I could do to make this more interesting as I go through and develop this game for you guys. That's it. Everyone have a great day. I'll see you in the next devlog.